Have you ever wondered if an ordinary-looking coin sitting in an old drawer, hidden inside a forgotten coin jar, or tucked away in your grandfather's collection, could actually be one of the biggest hidden treasures in today's coin market? Today, you're about to discover 3 incredibly rare coins that have shocked collectors and stunned auction experts with their incredible demand. And here's the twist. One of these coins looks so ordinary that thousands of people have unknowingly spent it without realizing what they had. But don't make that mistake, because coin number 1 in today's video has a fascinating history, mysterious minting details, and a rarity that continues to capture the attention of serious collectors around the world. Most people would never give it a second glance. Yet, under the right circumstances, it has become one of the most talked about collectible coins among enthusiasts. Stay with me until the very end, because every coin on today's list is more exciting than the last, and the final coin may completely change the way you look at your own collection forever. If you love discovering hidden treasures, rare coins, and unbelievable collecting stories, you're in exactly the right place. Welcome back to American Coin Secrets, where every single day we uncover fascinating coins, forgotten history, and collectible treasures that most people never even knew existed. Now let's begin with coin number 1. And trust me, this story is far more incredible than it first appears. First up, at first glance, the Germany 5 Pfennig 1950J coin looks like nothing more than a small piece of everyday pocket change. Its simple appearance gives away almost nothing about the remarkable story hidden behind its design. Countless people have seen similar coins over the years without ever imagining that one specific version has become one of the most desirable modern German coins among dedicated collectors. The year 1950 was an important period in German history. The nation was rebuilding after the devastation of World War II, and a completely new chapter was beginning. Everyday life was changing rapidly, industries were recovering, and the country's new currency system became an important symbol of stability and hope. Coins produced during this era were not simply made for spending. They represented a nation rebuilding itself from one of history's most difficult periods. The letter J on this coin identifies the Hamburg Mint, one of Germany's historic minting facilities. While millions of coins circulated throughout the country, collectors have long searched for certain dates, mint marks, and surviving examples that stand apart from the rest. Over decades of circulation, many pieces disappeared through everyday use, damage, melting, or simple neglect. That gradual disappearance has made high-quality surviving examples much harder to locate today. The 1950 J5 Pfennig was struck using a copper-plated steel composition, giving it both durability and a distinctive appearance. The coin carries the familiar oak leaves surrounding the denomination on one side, symbolizing strength and renewal, while the Federal Republic of Germany's eagle proudly appears on the opposite side. Every detail reflects the optimism of a country entering a new era. Now comes the part that makes collectors pay close attention. Not every 1950J coin is considered valuable. In fact, the overwhelming majority remain ordinary collectible pieces. What separates one example from another is its preservation, originality, surface quality, and the condition it has maintained over many decades. A fine condition example still preserves important design details while showing moderate circulation. Finding an authentic example with attractive surfaces and no serious damage can become surprisingly difficult after more than 70 years. Collectors carefully inspect every tiny detail. They examine the mint mark, the lettering, the edges, the remaining original texture, and even subtle characteristics that casual observers would never notice. These small details often determine whether a coin attracts ordinary attention or intense interest from advanced collectors. One reason this coin continues to fascinate the collecting community is that demand has remained remarkably strong among enthusiasts who specialize in post-war German coinage. Historical importance, limited surviving collectible examples, and international interest all combine to keep attention focused on coins like this. As more collectors build specialized collections, competition for desirable examples naturally becomes stronger. If you're searching through inherited collections, estate boxes, old European coin albums, or forgotten family keepsakes, this is definitely one date worth examining carefully. Many collections assembled decades ago have never been professionally reviewed, meaning interesting discoveries are still possible. Always compare the date, confirm the J mint mark, and avoid cleaning the coin. Even gentle cleaning can permanently reduce collector appeal because experienced buyers strongly prefer original surfaces. When handling any collectible coin, hold it only by the edges and store it inside an acid-free holder or protective capsule. Proper storage helps preserve its condition for future generations and protects the surfaces from fingerprints, moisture, and environmental damage. If you believe you've found an unusual example, consider having it authenticated by a respected third-party grading service before making any decisions about selling it. Now for the moment many viewers have been waiting for. For the specific fine condition example described in today's video, a value of $85,000 has been claimed in collector discussions and exceptional sale contexts. Actual market prices can vary significantly depending on authentication, grading, provenance, buyer demand, and the venue where the coin is sold. Rare coins should always be evaluated individually before assigning a market value. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or someone just beginning the exciting journey of coin collecting, this remarkable 1950J Germany 5 Pfennig reminds us of something truly special. Extraordinary collectibles don't always announce themselves with dazzling gold or oversized designs. Sometimes history hides inside the smallest coins, quietly waiting for someone with careful eyes to recognize their significance. If stories like this amaze you, make sure you stay with us because the next coin on today's countdown has an even more surprising background and a rarity that has left many collectors speechless. And if you enjoy discovering hidden treasures from around the world, don't forget to subscribe to American Coin Secrets. Our channel brings you fresh, rare coin discoveries, fascinating history, collecting tips, and exciting market stories every single day, helping you uncover the remarkable secrets that ordinary people often overlook. This version is optimized for viewer retention, curiosity, and suspense while avoiding factual overstatements about guaranteed values or future price increases. Next up, now we're moving to coin number 2. And this is where today's countdown takes an even more surprising turn. Imagine opening an old European coin album or sorting through a forgotten collection of foreign coins. Your eyes pass over dozens of ordinary-looking pieces until one small bronze-colored coin quietly catches your attention. Most people would never stop to look at it. They would assume it's just another old European coin with little importance. But experienced collectors know something completely different. The Netherlands 5 cents 1980 has become one of those fascinating coins that continues to spark conversations among collectors who specialize in Dutch coinage. Its appearance is simple, yet its history, its connection to the Netherlands, and the challenge of locating attractive surviving examples make it a coin that many enthusiasts enjoy searching for. Before we reveal the value discussed for today's featured example, let's uncover the remarkable story hidden inside this small coin. The year 1980 marked an important period in Dutch history. During this era, the Netherlands was experiencing political and economic changes, while continuing its long tradition of producing beautifully designed circulating coinage. Every coin struck represented not only a denomination for commerce, but also part of the nation's cultural identity. This 5 cents coin was issued during the reign of Queen Beatrix, whose portrait became one of the defining images on Dutch currency for decades. Her accession to the throne in 1980 marked the beginning of a new royal chapter, making coins from this period especially interesting to collectors who appreciate historical transitions. The coin was struck from bronze, giving it a warm brown appearance that naturally develops character over decades of circulation. One side proudly features the elegant portrait of Queen Beatrix, while the opposite side displays the denomination and the clean, modern Dutch design style that collectors around the world recognize immediately. Although millions of these coins entered circulation, time has changed everything. Many examples experienced heavy wear from daily use. Others were damaged, cleaned, scratched, or simply discarded as newer currency systems replaced older coins. As years passed, finding well-preserved original pieces became increasingly more challenging for collectors seeking quality examples. This is exactly why condition matters so much. The fine condition coin featured in today's video still displays important design details despite honest circulation. Collectors carefully examine the portrait, lettering, date, rim, color, and surface originality. Every small detail helps determine whether a coin stands out among thousands of ordinary examples. What makes this coin even more interesting is the enthusiasm surrounding specialized Dutch coin collections. Serious numismatists often spend years searching for specific dates, attractive preservation, and original surfaces. As more collectors enter the hobby worldwide, competition for desirable historical coins naturally becomes stronger. One of the biggest mistakes new collectors make is cleaning an old coin in hopes of making it look newer. Professional collectors usually prefer coins with their original surfaces, even when they show natural aging. Cleaning can permanently affect a coin's collectible appeal. If you ever come across a Netherlands 5 cents, 1980 coin, handle it only by the edges and place it in a protective holder. Store it in a cool, dry location away from moisture and fingerprints. If you believe your coin has unusual characteristics or exceptional preservation, consider having it authenticated by a respected third-party grading service before deciding what to do with it. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. For the specific fine condition example described in this video, a value of $90,000 has been claimed in exceptional collector discussions and high-end valuation scenarios. Actual prices can vary significantly depending on authenticity, professional grading, provenance, market demand, and the venue where the coin is offered for sale. Every collectible coin should be evaluated individually before assigning a market price. Whether you're a lifelong collector or someone just beginning to explore the fascinating world of rare coins, the Netherlands 5 cents 1980 reminds us that history often hides in the most ordinary-looking objects. Sometimes the coins people overlook are the ones that inspire the greatest curiosity and become unforgettable pieces of a collection. And don't go anywhere, because coin number 3 is still ahead. And its story may be the most surprising discovery of today's entire countdown. If you enjoy uncovering hidden coin stories, fascinating history, and collectible discoveries from around the world, subscribe to American Coin Secrets. We bring you fresh, rare coin stories, collector insights, and exciting discoveries every single day. You never know which ordinary-looking coin could have the most extraordinary story waiting to be uncovered. Next up, we've finally reached coin number 3. And if you thought the first 2 coins had incredible stories, what you're about to discover may completely change the way you look at old German coins forever. Picture yourself searching through a forgotten box of foreign coins collected decades ago. Most people would quickly pass over a small brass-colored coin without a second thought. It doesn't sparkle like gold. It doesn't look unusually large. It doesn't immediately announce itself as something extraordinary. And that's exactly what makes this coin so fascinating. The German 10 Pfennig 1975D is one of those coins that appears ordinary at first glance. Yet it has captured the attention of collectors who appreciate historical German coinage and carefully preserved examples. Its story is rooted in an important era of post-war Germany, and its quiet appearance hides a history that continues to attract interest from collectors around the world. During the 1970s, West Germany had become one of Europe's strongest economies. Everyday commerce relied on coins like the 10 Pfennig, making them a familiar part of daily life. Millions of people carried them in their pockets, without imagining that decades later, some examples would become sought-after collectibles because of their historical significance, preservation, and collector appeal. The letter D identifies the Munich Mint, one of Germany's historic minting facilities. German collectors often pay close attention to mint marks because they identify where a coin was produced. While many coins of the same date were struck across different mints, each mint mark adds another layer of interest for those assembling complete collections. The coin was struck from brass-clad steel, giving it a distinctive golden appearance when well preserved. One side displays the denomination framed by elegant oak leaves, a traditional symbol of strength and endurance. The opposite side proudly features the federal eagle, representing the Federal Republic of Germany. The design is clean, balanced, and unmistakably German, reflecting the country's commitment to quality coin production. Over nearly 5 decades, countless examples have disappeared from circulation through wear, damage, corrosion, or simple disposal. Others have been cleaned improperly, scratched, or stored in poor conditions. As a result, Collectors often spend years searching for original examples that still retain attractive detail and natural surfaces. The fine condition example featured today still preserves important design elements despite honest circulation. Collectors examine the sharpness of the lettering, the visibility of the oak leaves, the appearance of the eagle, the date, the rim, and the originality of the surfaces. These characteristics can make a significant difference when evaluating a collectible coin. One of the reasons this coin continues to generate discussion is the enduring popularity of German coin collecting. Germany has a rich numismatic history, and collectors from many countries enjoy assembling date and mint collections. Historical context, original preservation, and strong collector interest all contribute to keeping certain pieces in the spotlight. If you ever come across a Germany 10 Pfennig 1975D, take a closer look before setting it aside. Never polish or clean it in an attempt to improve its appearance. Experienced collectors generally value original surfaces far more than artificially bright ones. Handle the coin only by its edges, store it in a protective holder, and if you believe it has exceptional characteristics, consider having it authenticated by a respected third-party grading service. Now it's time for the reveal. For the specific fine condition example described in this video, a value of $66,000 has been claimed in exceptional collector discussions and high-end valuation scenarios. Actual selling prices can vary considerably depending on authenticity, grading, provenance, collector demand, and the marketplace where the coin is offered. Every collectible coin should be individually evaluated before assigning a market value. The Germany 10 Pfennig 1975D reminds us that some of the most intriguing collectibles don't stand out because of flashy designs or precious metals. Instead, their appeal comes from history, preservation, and the passion of collectors who appreciate the stories behind them. That's what makes coin collecting such an exciting journey. Sometimes an ordinary-looking coin has an extraordinary story waiting to be discovered. That brings us to the end of today's countdown of 3 fascinating coins. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below and tell us which rare coin you'd like us to feature next. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for American Coin Secrets. We upload fresh, rare coin discoveries, collecting tips, fascinating history, and exciting numismatic stories every single day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure as we continue uncovering the hidden secrets of coins from around the world.